In the making of the CIS special lecture, NOVAsia magazine had the pleasure of interviewing Ambassador and Deputy Minister for Climate Change Hyoeun Kim to gather insight on the implications of the Paris Agreement and the perspectives of climate change negotiation.
Despite the international community's mitigation efforts, global warming and climate change remain important concerns for the future. What are some major issues of the United Nations climate negotiations, and how could we overcome those challenges in a global context?
Yes, it's true. As you mentioned, climate change is real, and we are experiencing extreme weather events year by year, and the level of extreme aspect is increasing. All countries, I believe, are taking actions to fight against climate change. However, the speed and the level of actions are different country by country, taking into account their national circumstances. Some countries have enough money, technology, and capacity to take much stronger actions. Instead, some countries, they do not have enough money, technology, and capacity to move forward. Therefore, at the UNFCCC COP meeting, we are always discussing how to accelerate climate actions in developing countries, what will be good way to provide appropriate finance and technology support to those countries, particularly most vulnerable to the climate change. I believe collaboration, partnership is a key, because climate change is a global issue and no country can be excluded from the influence of climate consequences in the future. So all countries must work together. We have strengthened the partnership and collaboration, and we have to develop further tailored package to support developing countries for accelerating their transition.
Based on the latest reports of the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, IPCC, what are some of the key findings and the key solutions to mitigate climate change? And where do you think progress is being made, and where are we lagging behind?
The IPCC sixth assessment report recently published provided very strong signal about stronger climate action for the humanity. The report reconfirmed 1.5 degree ambition as a global goal, and also the report presented that still there is a huge gap to achieve the goal and we are left behind, but still the window of opportunity is open. That's why all countries must accelerate their actions. The IPCC sixth report provided many solutions, particularly emphasizing the development of technology and innovation. That's why the report refers the role of CCS, carbon capture and storage, and energy efficiency as well. And also, the IPCC recommended the governments to take actions to control the demand side of energy as well. So it indeed asks us for governments to take whole of the society approach. So it means not only governments, but also civil society, business, all non-state actors must work together to make a green transition. 1.5 degrees Celsius ambition and carbon neutrality by 2050, they are very challenging goals, and we have small window of opportunity, unfortunately. However, at the same time, IPCC clearly mentioned that we can achieve that if we are going to drastically accelerate our actions and work together.
The 17 Sustainable Development Goal of the UN promotes partnership between not only various national stakeholders, but also regional and international ones. What progress has Korea made nationally and internationally in terms of promoting partnerships and create such networks to effectively mitigate the effects of climate change?
As SDG mentioned, regional collaboration and global collaboration are key to achieve the goal. Particularly, I would like to emphasize the role of regional cooperation, because each region has different circumstances and different level of capacities. If we see the Asia Pacific region, it's a big region covering many countries who are very different in the level of economic development, in the shape of landscape, and in many other areas. But Asia Pacific is fast growing region in the world, and also it is emitting lots of greenhouse gases. Therefore, if we can achieve a success in this region, it can really contribute to the global climate action. There are many Asia Pacific regional organizations such as UNESCAP and Asia Development Bank. They are working very well to engage most Asia and Pacific countries to work together. Last week I was at the UNESCAP 79th Commission meeting, and this year's topic was how to achieve net zero in the Asia Pacific region. And because most Asia Pacific countries have very strong manufacturing sector, which emit a lot of greenhouse gas emission, therefore in this region, energy transition, zero emission vehicle deployment, and decarbonization of manufacturing sector, those are key areas to deal with. And UNESCAP proposed to build a regional platform and partnership, inviting not only governments but also like business sector, civil society, and youth representatives in this region to work together for carbon neutrality. So I think Korea, as a global pivotal state, we are willing to work very closely with UNESCAP to increase climate action in this region. And I believe ASEAN, India, China, small island countries, all of them, they have respective roles to play in this region for decarbonization.
What do you think is the most viable action plan for South Korea to reduce carbon emissions, and how far ahead is Korea in the process of implementing such measures in response to global warming and the Paris Agreement?
In Korea, the key is power sector, energy sector, because Korea has very strong manufacturing industry and we have huge population as well. Therefore, how to reduce greenhouse gas emission in electricity and how to reduce the demand of electricity, I believe that's a key in achieving Korea's NDC. That's why we have a plan to gradually close down coal-fired power plants. As a transition measure, we will increase the gas power plant, and we will increase our portion from nuclear. So that's why renewables and nuclear, those two will be a key components of Korea's energy transition. At the same time, we have to improve the energy efficiency as well as the demand control. So Korean people should accept the policies, should accept more strict policies to control energy consumption. And I believe actually the increase of energy price, that's inevitable. Of course, we have to protect vulnerable people as well. That's why we are going to develop mixture of policies, reducing the demand of electricity, increasing the price of electricity, and protecting the vulnerable people.